back. Hello. It actually worked.
Hello.
And the audio all works. That's good.
Excellent. I love that for us.
Welcome back to Alfred Hitchcock, dash, question mark, Vertigo.
Alfred Hitchcock Vertigo.
Alfred
Hi,
Hitchcock
Mary.
Vertigo. Yes, hi, Mary. No apostrophe S, correct.
No. This is no Stephen King's The Shining.
I initially...
This is Alfred Hitchcock Vertigo.
The announcement, I was initially typing Alfred Hitchcock's Vertigo, and then I was like, wait, that's not what it's called.
No, that's not what it's called. My housemate made fun of me when I told him that we were playing this game.
Because you had already
Because I've played...
Yeah.
I've already watched him play halfway through it. I know exactly how bad this game is. Yeah. I was still like, hey, we should play this game.
He did not finish it, right? Like, you guys stopped?
Yeah, the load times were too much.
Yeah.
Mary, guess what I did on Saturday? That was not a prominent part of my Saturday. Although my girlfriend was there, so I guess that is gay.
I don't think this is a common activity, I hope.
I don't do this that often. I got a bike recently and I rode it for the first time. And I got the tire stuck in the tram tracks and I fell off my bike quite abruptly. But luckily there was an ambulance there. So some children who saw me on the road ran over to the ambulance and went, "Someone's been hit by a bus! Someone's been hit by a bus!" Because there was a bus behind me. So the people got out of the ambulance like, "Holy shit, someone's just been hit by a bus." And then I was like, no, I'm fine. I don't think I even hit my head, with blood running down my face into my eye. And they were like, no, you hit your head. Please get into the ambulance. I was like, oh no, I think I'm fine. I'm just my house is right over there. I'm just gonna go home. They were like, please let us look at your head quickly, and then you can go home. And I was like, okay, yeah. Oh, thank you. Are you sure? I don't want to take up your time. So they got me to sit down on their little chair in the ambulance, and they were having a little look at my head. And then I lost consciousness and I woke up lying on the bed in the ambulance, and they were leaning over me going, Darcy! And I was like, oh, hello. Yes. They were like, do you know what happened? And I was like, I got my bike tire stuck in the tram tracks.
I haven't heard all these details. Some of them.
And then I fell off my bike. And then I got back up, and then you got out of the ambulance, and then you got me to get in the ambulance, and then I sat down in the ambulance. And then I lost consciousness, and you were over me yelling Darcy. And I remember you lifting my legs up onto the bed, and they're like, "Yeah, you had a seizure. We're gonna take you to the hospital, and we're gonna need you to get a head scan." And I was like, "Oh, okay then. Thanks. Can I ring my housemate? She's like just over there." So I rang the other two people that I live with, and one of them came and got my bike and my backpack because my backpack had shopping in it. So I was like, I'll make sure you put the freezer stuff in the freezer because I'm going to be at hospital for a while and I don't want those burgers to defrost. And then Alo got in the ambulance with me and we went to hospital. But in my backpack, I had like comically fragile items. I had half a pint of cream. I had a dozen eggs. I had 3 packets of tomatoes. And I got home and there was 10 eggs in a bowl, so clearly only 2 of the eggs have got smashed. The tomatoes were all fine. And Connor was like, "Yeah, I spent a long time washing cream out of your backpack." So that was what I did on Saturday, and now I'm banned from driving. I didn't think I'd hit my head, but I don't know why I didn't think I'd hit my head, because I was aware there was blood running down my face, because I remember taking off my kefir because I was like, oh no, I don't want the blood to get on the kefir. So I don't know where I thought the blood was coming from other than my head.
You know, that's...
I think I am technically allowed to ride my bike, but I'm gonna wait until the current injuries have healed.
Uh-huh. Yes, Octasco, I think that was it.
Yeah, I when I told this to Ayla, she was like, "This is why you don't believe people with head injuries when they say they're okay."
Yes.
No, the CT scan was normal, and they did a bunch of blood tests, and it was normal. Like it seems like I'm fine. I'm probably gonna have a scar on my forehead, but they glued it shut. So, when we got to the hospital, one of the people working at the hospital, because we'd put face masks on, because we were like, hospital, that's a high transmission environment. Clearly, you should be wearing a face mask. She was like, why are they wearing face masks? They haven't got COVID, have they? And someone else was like, I think they're just wearing them because they're in a hospital. She came over and she was like, have you got COVID? We were like, no, we're just wearing face masks. And then someone else was like, oh, can I have a face mask as well? And she was like, you don't need one. They don't have COVID. They're just wearing them because they want to. And she was like, yeah, I want to. And she was like, oh, well, you can have one. Everyone will want one now. And she was like, well, no, if it's a problem, then I won't have one.
Was this just like a
and
person?
She's like, no, you can have one. I'll get you a face mask. Yeah, it was like, this is like someone who worked at the hospital, and like the person in the bed next to me.
This is someone who worked there, or just like someone who was, in the lobby or something.
No, there was someone. Yeah, the person asking for a face mask was like in the bed next to me.
Yeah,
yeah. The person who was being weird about face masks worked there.
Oh, God.
So she clearly is like an anti-masker, but knows she can't quite tell someone they can't have a mask when she's at work. But it was the longest I've been in a hospital without getting lost, because I was just getting wheeled around on a bed the whole time because they didn't want me to walk in case I collapsed again. When I was in the ambulance, they were like, have you ever arrived at a hospital in an ambulance? And I was like, no. And they were like, okay, well, here's what's going to happen. And I was like, oh, okay.
Also, the detail that you mentioned to me where the ambulance got a call while you were in.
So after I'd come back round, there was like a call happening, and it was like, they were like, can you pick this person up? And they're like, no, we've got a job. We found someone's just had a seizure in our ambulance. We're taking them to hospital. But they've got some like voice, because both of them were in the back with me. I think initially one of them had been in the front because they hadn't thought it was that bad, and then after I started having the seizure, the other one had got in the back. So she was trying to do the like voice recognition thing to like deny the call. So she was yelling, "Voice accept! Voice accept!"
Oh my God.
At the front of the ambulance and going, "We've got someone! Give the job to someone else! We found our own one!"
Oh. Yes, well, I'm glad you're okay as well.
Yeah. I'm fine. I was correct that I'm fine. Oh, at one point, because they were looking at my hands, because my hands were quite banged up, one of them was looking at my thumb, and she was like, that wasn't from today, was it? And I was like, no, that's from when I shut my thumb in a car door 2 weeks ago.
Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh.
Yeah, like, because one of my thumbnails is just purple at the moment.
Oh.
And I was like, oh, no, that's pre-existing. That's unrelated to me falling off my bike.
Yeah, married that. I have heard a lot of that too. That's why I was
Yeah.
curious. All right.
So, Vertigo.
Yeah, you know who else was in an accident? A vehicular accident. This author guy whose
Vehicular.
name I don't remember. Uh,
Mr. Vertigo.
sure. He's an author, and he slept
I
with a
hadn't even remembered
like
that.
teenage
Oh, he slept with
fan
a.
or something, like
Yeah, yeah.
that like randomly showed up at his place, but she didn't know who he was
Look for
initially.
a good place outside.
Um, yeah, this is the therapist, right?
Yeah,
Because he was in a
because he's got vertigo.
right. I guess he wasn't actually in a car accident, right? It's he thought
No,
he
they just
saw.
found him yelling about a car
Yeah,
accident.
he thought he saw the woman and the child that he says is his daughter or son, child.
Who like
Uh,
doesn't exist.
yeah, they don't know, or at least doesn't is not like legally tied to him. Uh, yeah, that he saw them like fall into a ravine or something. Like he was like on a bridge, and then he was gonna like jump off the bridge, and yeah. Anyway, yeah, now he has vertigo and he can't like get out of bed. And this is the doctor that's like trying to figure it out. And
Yeah,
apparently we're going for a nice picnic or something. I don't know.
I think we're going to meditate.
We had objectives, but they went off the
Yeah,
screen.
it said meditate
Also, don't
somewhere.
remember the controls. Okay, there they are. Oop. Relax before the afternoon. Oh yeah, breathe and meditate. Okay, and review session notes and have lunch. Did we already have lunch? Are those completed? Because we did talk to the one creepy lady.
No, I think we're gonna get to that next.
Okay. Because we left the session and then talked to like the guy's, I don't know, aunt or something that's there that's helping out.
Guess what film I just watched for the first time?
Well, I hope it wasn't Vertigo.
No, I wouldn't do that to you.
Okay. Space Jam.
It reminded me because I had got this film and an Alfred Hitchcock film merged into one in my head, and I'd seen one scene from this film, but I'd remembered some details about the Alfred Hitchcock film. And I've just discovered that they're two separate films. Hello, Desk. Also, I didn't
Hello.
say hi, Talk Desk, because I was in the middle of telling
That's
my
true.
telling my tale.
A movie that you get mixed up with like a similar title, I assume.
Yeah.
I American Psycho.
Yes.
Did you
Got
tell
him
me
one.
this?
I don't see how I could possibly have told you this because we decided to watch it
Did this just
on
happen?
impulse about 3 hours ago.
Okay, this just happened.
And I haven't spoken to you since
Somebody
then.
mentioned American Psycho to me recently, but it was like a couple
There's
of
your
days
spot.
ago, I think. Yeah, I guess this is the only spot. I was walking
No,
around
it
seeing if
has
there's
not got
anything
any
else.
less tilted. But yeah, I was like, oh, American Psycho, that's the
To be fair,
film
this is the first
where
thing we've
he's
done
weird
today.
about his mum and it's got the business card scene. And they were like, business card scene, yes. His mum doesn't feature in the film.
If you put Norman Bates into American Psycho,
I've never seen either of them. Well,
Psycho's
it's
such
Norman
a
Bates and Patrick Bateman, isn't it? They've even got
yeah.
similar
I mean,
names.
it's gotta be
Deliberate,
referential.
right?
Yeah, because the novel American Psycho is still post Hitchcock Psycho. I'm pretty
Mm.
sure. Um, uh,
But yeah, it's very silly.
that movie, the Psycho, not American Psycho, is very strange compared to its
Psycho,
like.
the one where she gets stabbed in the shower.
Yes, it is the
Yes.
yeah. Yeah, and a boy's best friend is his mother. That's the yeah. Um,
Connor and Ayla are watching
but
TV in the
it's
next
like
room. They're probably wondering why I'm making insane noises.
it's a really weird movie because like it's just structurally very surprising in terms of how Psycho works. I mean the
Mm.
first like part of the movie is like this like kind of heist story because it's about a woman who like steals a bunch of money and then runs away. Um, and then she ends up at the Bates Motel. And then I
Yeah, I
mean
don't know anything about Psycho. I might
um
watch it, so don't tell me too much.
okay, I will not tell you too much, but it is a stranger movie than I think I would have expected from the like pop culture kind of pickup of it. Which I guess isn't that surprising given it's like a movie from like the
Mm.
50s or whatever. Uh
We should probably begin meditating.
yeah, I could keep
I don't think
committing.
anything interesting is going to happen in
That's
this
probably
game.
true. Yeah.
You should probably just keep pressing buttons.
Um I watched the entire series, Bates Motel, which is a prequel series to Psycho, which is also an incredibly strange show. It's like the 2010s or something.
I was. We've just downloaded the Shining miniseries, so I'm excited to watch that.
Oh boy.
Uh, we were looking for The Shining on Netflix and they
Uh,
didn't have it, which was how we ended up watching American Psycho.
uh-huh.
Because if you look for The Shining on Netflix, it
Of
goes,
course it does.
I've got American Psycho.
Yeah, that's similar.
Let's check messages from Lou.
I don't know who these people
But
are.
yeah, I've got no idea.
I don't know that we're supposed to know.
She's got a big, like, iPhone 7.
Of course, look how old she is. Look.
But it's an iPhone 7 but big. Like scaled up. It's not like
Yeah.
a phone that's actually that big.
She's gotta have she gotta have the big screen so she can have the scaling really high. Who is Robert? Is that the guy? I don't think that's the guy.
The number you are trying
Robert's
to reach
had
is currently
X.
unavailable.
Yeah, that's her. I tried to call my ex and he doesn't want to talk to me face.
Uh-huh. It's very distinct from all of her other faces so far. Remember when
Phablets
phablets were a
aren't
thing? Are they?
phablets aren't a thing anymore because that's
Ed
just the
is
size every
reluctant and
fucking
even
phone is
hostile
now.
towards
Yeah.
therapy. Why?
Oh, Ed. Ed. Okay.
Ed.
Hostility.
Ooh.
Is Claire the?
Hostility.
Is Claire the woman?
I don't
Like
fucking know who Claire
I,
is.
I don't know. He's probably
I
afraid
don't think
like
he's.
crazy. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's probably that. I don't think he's lying on purpose.
Yeah. Well, keeping the truth from himself. Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah, one of those.
Let's go with that.
Fucking thing. It's
He's
probably a fake choice
blocking
anyway.
out a certain memory.
Yeah. I mean, I don't
One
expect
he
these to
doesn't want
have
to
like
remember.
impact.
Something too painful.
Yeah.
Vertigo.
I've never seen such an
Vertigo.
intense case of vertigo before.
Ooh, it's real. He's lying. It's real, but he's exaggerating. I assume it's real.
Yeah, I assumed it was real. I don't know.
Vertigo tells me that Ed isn't lying about that part of the story. Besides, the case reports were conclusive. Does she
Faye.
exist?
Oh, Faye's
Faye
the
is
girl.
yeah.
Who the fuck is Claire then?
Is Claire the evil aunt? The creepy aunt?
Maybe. Ooh, do we think Faye is real?
Yeah, right. So one of the problems with this game so far was he says he saw, this woman that he has a child with.
Mm.
Like their car crashed into a ravine.
Mm. But no one
And
can find the car.
everyone's like, we don't have any proof that like you have a child, or that like who this woman is. And it's like no one's saying there either was a car, or there wasn't. Like either there's dead bodies
I
down
thought
there.
they said. I thought they said they didn't find any bodies.
I don't. I thought that this was unclear too, is what I remember. Is like they're like, well, we don't know who that, like we don't have this person, but it was like, well, but is there somebody that is somebody dead or not? Like regardless of who
Yeah,
he thinks it was.
I guess we probably should have. We should not be confused about if they found dead bodies or
Yeah,
not.
yeah, like that seems very important. It's like, yeah, he might like maybe he is like misidentifying who these people were, but like,
Yeah. Yeah.
a
I
Playboy's delusions. I don't think that's what it is.
I think character from a novel.
I mean, I would kind of prefer because she was very cliche, and she was extremely excited to sleep with him.
Is it his cliche or the game maker's
I
cliche?
wouldn't be
Yeah, I mean,
surprised
that's
if
the-
Faye
yeah,
was a
that's the
character
issue.
Ed's working on for some book. Whether she exists or not, she may hold the key to all of this. Or at least
Oh,
one
so
of
the
the
thing
keys.
that
What
got
about that
me
earlier
about
Vertigo
the structure of
episode?
American Psycho is
And
it
his
gets to the point
parents.
where he's like run
Something
through the
happened in
city
his
shooting
childhood.
people and is like
But Claire isn't
leaning up
going to
against
tell
the
me.
desk
Maybe
confessing to his
Robert?
lawyer.
Or
And I
Ed
was like, oh,
himself,
this
if
is
I
surely
can
the end
break
of the
through
film. He's
this
about to
wall
get
he's put up.
arrested.
I'll have to give it a
And
try.
then the film continued for longer than I was expecting after that. And I was like,
Uh-huh.
oh, wild. Okay. I know I'm just describing like the point of the film.
Yeah. Okay. I was actually
Hello?
not
Speaking
sure
to?
how to do
Dr.
that.
Lomas?
Who is this?
It's Sheriff Reyes. Dr. Leonard gave me your number.
How are you, Sheriff?
Look, I don't want you to breach patient-doctor confidentiality or anything, but
Could
if something
you
comes up in your
breach
conversations
patient
with
doctor
Miller,
confidentiality
Is Ed
real
under
quick?
investigation? Is he the suspect of a crime?
No, not exactly.
If I understood correctly, Ed hasn't committed any crime.
Well, we'll have to see about that.
So, will you give me a hand?
No. Did the quality of his voice just change?
Yes.
Did he just like get way closer to the microphone?
We'll have to see about that.
Ah. Touché, Doctor.
I would settle for
Yeah, the
anything
voice
at
is
all.
going in and out of the phone filter.
Mm.
Maybe someone saw something.
Oh,
I'm on my way to his neighbors as we speak.
this
His-
is not what I thought the
The
sheriff
Franklin?
looked like.
Nick, you there?
Sorry, I gotta go.
His face looks a lot like the other guy's
What is it
face.
this time, Adam?
It looks like they started with the same model and changed it.
Tell me you saw my email with the slogan.
His eyes look the same.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
His eyes
Great
and
stuff,
forehead.
kid. Ah,
It looks like it's just the bottom half of his face that's different, but also I'm
Not the
face blind,
sixth
so.
He does look similar.
Yeah. That one was,
Vote for Sheriff Reyes, the sneaky bastard who would have known there were only 3 slogans if he'd read the...
What, it's just cut
Adam.
off.
Do I have to tell
They-
your aunt and uncle you have no respect for your elders?
You at the ranch yet?
I'm on my way.
Look, if anyone asks, I was working on Saturday night, okay? I skipped the monthly dinner.
Hello, Samuel. Did you know your nephew is a sneaky bastard?
You wouldn't dare.
Hey, I'll check that out once I got a signal again. Okay?
Okay. I'm trying to think if anything else interesting has happened since last time we streamed.
Not enough.
Oh, I got in an argument with a lecturer about how he assigns work to GTAs. Because he tried to tell us all to come to a session and he'd decide how many of us he wanted to work depending on how many students showed up. And I was like, that's not how that works. And he was like, I decide how I assign GTAs. So then I emailed the union and then they spoke to the head of HR, and then the head of HR sent an email to all of the lecturers who teach modules in my faculty telling them that they can't do that.
All right.
So I feel like I won.
Telephone cable box.
Yeah, all of the conversations in this are so
Yes.
stilted.
Yes.
Like, never mind that it doesn't sound like they're in the same room when they recorded it. It sounds like they weren't on the same planet.
I mean, it's like a weird, like... Because, yeah, obviously most voice acting a lot of times is going to happen with, like, separately, two people, you know, recorded separately, and then you just arrange the recordings together. It's just like, yeah, the way that they've done them is just somehow not... I mean, I think it's a lot of it's tied to, like, the animations of the faces and stuff, and the, like...
And there's
they're
big
very...
gaps.
Yeah, it's just, like, weird timing, like, stuff that's, like... These are not...
And also just the words don't make sense as responses to each other. It's like they cut two different conversations together rather than that they cut the same conversation together.
Yeah, it is very strange. Hello, Frampus?
I have never had a feud. I would never have a feud. I don't even know what a feud is.
I've had feuds. I don't think any lately, though.
Who have you had feuds with?
I don't know. It's usually not me, like, you know, it's just somebody decides that,
Someone's feuding with you.
Yes.
See, I'm too much of a delight.
Yeah. I definitely am,
You sounded so unconvinced about that. Yeah.
Samuel! Are you there?
Samuel. Is he supposed to be French?
It's me!
he's supposed to be, Hispanic, I think.
What's UFO 50?
UFO 50 is a game that is, like, presents itself as, like, sort of a retro game collection, but they're all, like, they're not actual, you know, all the games are new.
That's fun. Is it good?
I mean, people seem to like it. It's, from, Derek Hughes' studio, right? The Splunky.
What else has he done? Oh, Splunky. Yeah. Oh, okay. Connor might like that. Sounds like the sort of thing he'd like.
Yeah, I'm glad to, you know, it's a bunch of, because it's a, you know, it's all these, like, retro, like, I mean, there's quite a variety in terms of, like, it's not like all platformers.
Oh, we've got to save the horse!
But it is very, like, retro console stuff that is not mostly
Press A to
not my
horse.
bag. Excrement.
How long have you been here like this?
Yeah, that was a very complicated way to open the door. I don't know why that was...
The game,
Sorry.
this game likes to make weird, I think it's going for tactile.
Yeah, I played Indigo Prophecy Fahrenheit and thought that was really cool. 20 years later, you know. What was Indigo Prophecy like?
I don't know what game it is.
Fahrenheit. The first, it's the first Quantic Dream game.
Okay, yeah.
Which is
If-
like, that was the whole, like, one of the big things was, like, the gestures.
Yeah. Games love that now. If we were gonna get a new Xbox, because we currently we've got an Xbox One.
Okay.
Is it worth getting the Series X? Like, what's the difference?
I have no idea. Chat's gonna have to help you. I
I
don't know
feel like this is
anything
a great.
about modern consoles.
I feel me either. We've got an Xbox One that we inherited from my foster brother when he got an Xbox Series X, like the year that those came out. But
gusto es mío.
an increasing proportion. We have Game Pass. Oh, the Series X is just better. Cool, thanks, Odess. Is it better in a way that will make a difference?
Brabus, you're correct. The first actual like game that Quantic Dream made is Omicron: The Nomad Soul, but that game is not a Quantic Dream game in the genre sense. I think it is, in the way that like in every game after Indigo Prophecy that Quantic Dream made is basically plays like Indigo Prophecy does. But you're right.
I don't really care about games looking bad, but will they play bad? The new Nintendo Switch will have more RAM than the Series S. Okay. If you're playing like, because Connor mostly plays games like Cuphead,
no
for example,
drive.
like little platformers and stuff.
Oh, that's.
It seems
fine.
like those would be fine on the S. There's just like loads of games on Game Pass that we can't play.
Beat it.
No running for now.
I think we are probably going to play Baldur's Gate.
That you might want something better for.
Yeah.
That's a pretty intensive game, I would think. New Baldur's Gate. I don't know if you
Baldur's
play
Gate
original
3, right?
Baldur's Gate. Yeah, Baldur's Gate 3. That's like, I don't know.
Yeah, I wanna play the original Baldur's Gate game.
Hmm.
I thought maybe I should get
on
a
an
Series
Xbox.
X to play
God.
it.
That would be so funny.
Like, storage isn't normally a problem, but I guess games have got bigger.
Yeah, I mean, Baldur's Gate is huge.
It's. I don't know if we care enough. Like, if Baldur's Gate is the only game where it's going to make a difference.
Yeah.
Do we
it
do we
definitely
care
will
about
matter for that? But yeah.
Ooh, if there's split screen co-op is something that we care about.
Oh.
This is a multi-gamer household.
Where did my thingy go? I had a thing to.
I really like
Adam,
games that have got couch
tell me
co-op.
why my assistant graduated with blue hair?
What?
Ah, no. I told my Aunt Esther to get rid of that picture. I made a bet with Marcello. If I graduated,
Don't worry, I'm
she
not
finished his
gay.
thesis, I had to do it. Where'd you find
The
it?
fuck?
I'll tell you later.
I found it next to your almost dead horse.
Was that it? That's.
Microsoft really wanted them to put the split screen in, so they delayed it, but then Microsoft relented and let them ship the game without it on the S.
No. Okay. Thought that was an interaction thingy. Those are just like motes of dust.
Because my other logic is, like, we've hung on to using the Xbox One as our main console for this long.
Mm-hmm.
So presumably the next one we get is going to
Right.
be our main console for quite a long time.
Yes.
So it seems worth maybe spending like £150 extra
Yeah.
for something that we're going to be using for
Makes
quite a
sense
few
to me.
years. I've got no idea what our TV resolution is. I got our TV off my grandparents when they got a new TV.
Why?
It's like, a
Oh,
normal
I guess
size
it's
TV.
further up. Yeah, it's a normal TV size.
It's like bigger than a computer screen, unless you've got a really big
Uh-huh.
computer screen, in which case it's not. It's as big as like a dog.
As big as a dog.
Yeah.
Okay. That's how I
It's bigger
rate my
than-
TVs. Famously, universal in size dogs.
It's not as big as my bedroom mirror.
I don't know why we're investigating. Like, I mean, maybe we should have gone in the house first and like learned that there was
Nah,
something to
I gotta climb
investigate.
around on the roof.
But
We're investigating this horse.
we were investigating the horse, but I think we fixed the horse. We just looked at the glove and sort of smirked, and that's apparently all we need. Oh,
I think it's about 3 cats
birds.
long. But it depends how big the cat is and if you're counting their tails. I think if a cat stretched full length, like all the way out to tail all the way out, I think that would be a bit shorter than the TV screen. Than it is wide. I think my cat could probably stand on her hind legs and reach the top of the TV screen. From the bottom.
Now we're getting some
Does
real
that help?
measurements.
And you've seen photos of my cat, so this is almost like something that that you can.
We're gonna start measuring in like cat cubits.
Yeah.
Like...
I was trying to think of a pun on cubits because it seemed like there really should be one, but I couldn't get there. You gotta give the horse a moldy carrot.
The first one was like not moldy, but oh well, now it looks fine.
The horse sounds, I think,
No running.
well, not that, but when it was eating,
sprint back.
well, I don't think I could distinguish that from a lion sound if you played it to me with no visuals.
Can I just keep feeding the horse carrots?
I think you can keep feeding it carrots. Hey, listen, close your eyes and listen and tell me this doesn't sound like a lion.
Yeah, I get what you mean. I mean, I don't know what animals sound like.
No
And I
running
did get
from
an
Doc.
achievement for feeding the horse
Get your
3
strength
times.
back.
Great. Achievement unlocked.
Nope, can't get any more carrots. Okay.
Only 3. Have we given it water?
Yeah. I just turned the hose on. So it's got water. I think it's happy.
Good.
I think it was happy after
Nick,
getting
You there?
water and 1 carrot.
Just a reminder, you got a meeting with the mayor in half an hour.
Oh no.
Okay, so if it's not that big a jump, the
Hey,
X should be
looking
good,
here, Frankie
but the
Lane.
S should be fine
How
for
is
most
he?
stuff. I was hoping to get a really definitive answer.
Now
I don't
that
have
your
to make a
uncle's taking
decision.
Very good care of him.
Seriously?
Get the
Man, it's
better
really
one.
losing it. You'll be here
Thank
on
you.
time, right?
I think
you better
I think
fill
we
in
should get
for
the
me,
better
all
one.
Again?
That's what I'm going to suggest.
Sneaky bastard.
Sneaky bastard. Have I spoke? I think I've already told you about how excited I am about the new washing machine, right?
No.
Oh, we got a new washing machine that cost almost as much as a Series X. And it's so quiet.
Oh.
The old one sounded like someone was trying to break through the door.
Yeah.
It was like it really loud.
Uh-huh. That's what
So,
that's
like-
what I think washing machines sound like.
Like it was a really startling noise. Like people would be like, what is happening?" when the washing machine was running.
It's just like
Yeah, like,
that's how you know it's running.
but the
know
new
when
one
it's
is so quiet. It just goes like whoosh, whoosh, whoosh,
Oh,
whoosh.
but you won't know when it's done.
It makes a little noise.
Ah.
I go look at it with my eyeballs, and it's got a time on it that tells you how long until it's done.
Yeah.
And it stops spinning. That's another clue.
Let's get this pick up.
What are we picking up? Yeah. What did that say? Key. I thought it said yes. Yes. It's it's about 7 cats.
guy just like really loves just giving some really like
Adam,
looks
were you
to
planning on fishing with your uncle anytime soon?
completely mundane things.
No? Why? He hasn't invited me since I told him about Marcello.
No reason.
He is gay?
Just curious.
It's probably for the best, to be honest.
Is this some kind of homosexual? Oh, someone at work had to fill in a risk assessment for some work travel we're doing, and that you're supposed to like fill in the risk ratings from this specific website for like the locations you're going to and stuff. But instead he'd just written low risk on everything because he was like, I think it's fine.
Good.
And they were like, no, this location is rated as extreme risk. And he was like, oh, but I've mitigated the risk, so I thought I should put low risk.
Risks mitigated.
Risks mitigated. They were like, no, that's not how the risk assessment works. There's a lecturer that I've been doing some work for, and every single week for the last 3 weeks, I've had to email him to be like, sorry, I know I said I'd do this, but it's going to be a bit delayed because of someone in my household having a serious accident or illness. Like 2 weeks in a row, I had to take Alo to hospital by surprise on Friday, and Friday was when I was mostly doing work on his project. So 2 weeks in a row, I emailed him being like, sorry, I had to take my partner to hospital. And then the week after that, I had to be like, sorry, I know I said I'd do this. I've been working from home all week because I had a bike accident the weekend. My household isn't normally this accident prone. And he was like, are you okay? And I was like, yeah, just like fell off my bike and hit my head and had to seizure and got really bruised. It's fine, don't worry about it. And he was like, okay. Yeah, don't worry about the work.
Well, that's good.
Everything is low risk when you're just that good.
That's the severe weather warning sound for you, Mary?
I've never had a severe weather warning.
Mine's like
Mary's is like,
it's much
ding,
more
ding,
intense.
ding, 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 ding.
Yeah.
Severe weather. It didn't even hit my head, it's fine.
I don't know why this guy's got a. I mean, I do know because he's a fucking cop, but like, immediately like,
Breakfast?
I gotta be ready to my gun.
Moldy breakfast.
And there, he's got the eyebrow again. He's like,
I might need to.
mysterious.
I'm gonna try and work out a way to lie down on my bed.
All of
'cause
these things suggesting that no one's been here for a while and that they left quickly.
Sitting up is making my arms hurt.
Well, at least they didn't rob you.
Well, at least take care of yourself.
I am. I'm moving to the bed to lie down.
Okay. At least
One day
they
you just
didn't rob
opened the door
you.
to a tornado.
That's,
At
like,
least they
why-
didn't what?
He's looked at the jar of money and he said at least they didn't rob you. I don't know why he assumes that like anyone is.
Yeah, maybe they just died. Or yeah.
I guess the wires were cut at the phone box. Was that? I was not really clear on what actually that was showing.
Yeah,
'Cause
maybe
the guy
wires were
didn't
cut in the
comment
phone
on
box.
anything. This is why adventure
That's
games
not
have a
like
like
everything
inner
else.
monologue, you know, where the character just talks to themselves about what they're seeing.
I mean, he mostly does have an inner monologue. He just didn't comment on that. I guess they thought it was so obvious that he didn't need to. So I can do this without dropping the microphone.
You okay? You get
Yep.
situated?
I'm getting moved.
Alright.
Moving all my new books. God.
That chair is too close to the door. Why do they have like? Huh. Is this a thing where somebody have like a sofa set over here by a fireplace and then a different little sitting area around it? I mean, maybe this is a thing old people would do. I don't know.
I
Hi,
think
Elvek.
once we're... Hey, Elvek. Wow, everyone's here today. This is exciting. The whole gang's here.
Sewing machine. What are you doing?
I'm getting comfy.
Okay.
My arm hurts.
Okay.
I think the noise you heard was my microphone cable rubbing on my laptop.
Ah, okay.
It does kind of make a zip noise.
Well, it sounded like something like scraping against something, but like the the sound of like
Yeah, I'm not unzipping.
like zip ties scraping against something, like that
Oh
sound.
no! All of my kidnap victims have been discovered. I have to make a confession.
This is the bathroom. Okay. I'm a big fan of this IPV. Oh my god.
I'm losing control. I have to go return some videos.
Have to go return some videos.
He says that like 3 or 4 times in the film, right? He's like, I have to go
What?
return some videos. In American Psycho.
Oh, I don't know.
I have to go return some videos. He thinks that's like the normal way to get out of a conversation. If he really wants to leave a conversation
okay.
and he can't get out of it, he's like,
I don't think I've watched all of it. I've seen like parts of it, and I, basically
You should watch
know
it.
the general outline of it. But...
I found it funny.
That seems like a common reaction.
Yeah, it's a silly
This
film. It's fun.
fucker! What are you doing?
There's a couple of bits that are like kind of gross and upsetting, but it's mostly just funny and silly. I'm gonna shoot something. I'm gonna shoot this throw pillow. Take that throw pillow.
This guy just wants to shoot something so badly. Like, we've seen zero suggestion that anyone's even here, let alone someone, worth shooting. But, I mean, that is cops.
Everyone's worth shooting if you're a cop.
Other cops? Yep.
That's nice. That's really nice.
Shower. It would be very funny if this was like started just having lots of other Hitchcock movie
Just
stuff in
random different Hitchcock
it.
things
The
in, yeah.
Hitchcock cinematic universe.
Bonk on the back of the head. After something like that happens is when I'm most suspicious that there's going to be a jump scare, because the like tension, deflate, actual scare is like
sense.
that's when they get you.
I don't know that this game can do a jump scare.
I don't think this game can make things move quickly enough to do a jump scare.
Oh.
Coats. a briefcase.
Is it a briefcase full of money? He looked away.
Money?
He's not gonna like look at the. He looked up at the briefcase like, and then it's not something we can interact with. Okay. What is that?
Interesting. A briefcase. Time to ignore this.
I don't know what
That's
that is.
That's a humidifier for the Monstera that's next to it.
Oh. Okay.
They like humid conditions.
Okay. It's interesting how 95% of this house is very like old traditional stuff, and then yeah, there's like that.
Yeah, and then they've got this humidifier.
That looks incredibly new. I mean, look at this fucking TV.
Yeah, I think you're right, Frampus, that the briefcase was supposed to be a thing, but it got cut.
That could be, yeah.
Or you're gonna have to do 5 more things before you can
Yeah,
interact with the
before we
briefcase
get
in
to-
different areas
yeah.
of the house.
Oh, it's Ed.
Oh, we're
Okay.
in that house?
So this is like, I guess that's why we're here. So we're coming to see Ed's, I don't know, parents, uncle, something.
Yeah, what the fuck is happening? Is this
I-
Ed's house?
I don't know, because Ed's house is the one that's like up in the, like the fancy thing that's out in the mountain or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
With the
But
cat.
that was when he met that woman, and he's now got like a...
But that was
a
the
child.
same place where the therapy.
So I don't know if they
think.
still lived there. No, he's not having therapy in his house where he...
I thought it was. 'Cause
met
we went
the lady.
downstairs to the kitchen. And
He's
that's where the
staying
aunt
with his...
was.
He's staying with his aunt, isn't he?
I thought the aunt was just like staying at his place.
Hmm...
Okay.
Because
Guess we're
the
not looking at
bedroom
that,
was like... The bedroom is like on a balcony. It's like a bachelor pad.
Yeah.
Whereas like when she's therapizing him, he's in an enclosed room. He's not on a mezzanine. Uh-oh, stinky basement.
They just like fall and die in the basement. While they're like eating breakfast, and they went down to get something.
Yeah, that was probably it. The door shut behind them.
Well, yeah.
I feel like...
Apparently the door does shut. We were shown.
Uh-oh.
Search the basement. Oh.
Better watch that door open.
Nick, the mayor just left. Fill you in? Nick? Everything alright?
No, it's not going to be a jump scare. It's going to ominously pan over to something.
I'm busy. I'll let you know later.
I mean, that's a body.
I'm in the basement
So,
in
let's come
this
back to
particular
that.
house, and it's real stinky.
He does know, yeah, it did mention at least the house that he was at. I think.
Okay. I just feel like you want to be given updates when you're on your own doing this.
Yeah,
you
no,
know?
I agree.
That lamp must have been burning for a while. Oh, congratulations.
Wow. Is that the thing those can do?
Ooh.
Can they explode? Like, if you just touch them? What? I have not had this experience with the one of those.
It
lamps,
seems unlikely.
like they are fragile, but yeah, Mary, that's what I was thinking. It's like, why didn't you just flip the switch?
Mary, that's why you're not a cop. You're just not thinking on his level.
Not a small town sheriff.
Born and raised in Sheriff Town. Switching light bulbs without flicking the switch.
Okay, we're gonna jump back without seeing what was under
Finding
the thing. Great.
bodies in a stinky basement.
Okay.
That's
Come
the
back.
only reason Mary isn't a cop. He just shot the body. Nope, still meditating. The load times on your computer are much more tolerable than they were playing this game on an Xbox One.
Yeah, that's not surprising.
It was like a solid couple of minutes every time we had one of those load screens. I have no idea what could make it break like that, but it definitely would explode. Fluorescence tubes are actually at negative pressure, so they implode. Do you mean it definitely wouldn't explode?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Turn it off and get going. We're not gonna snooze.
I hate it when phones buzz in immediate, because even if I know that it's not my phone, it makes me want to check my phone.
Mm-hmm.
I was just going to call you. Ed's waiting.
See, this isn't... Is it? She's sunbathing at Quadrant Lake.
What? Oh, okay. That's it?
That's the most structurally sound, balled-up piece of handkerchief that I've ever seen in my life.
When he first pulled it out and was like using it, I was like, did he actually just have a mask, but like is missing the strap or something? Yeah, because it's so shaped.
It looks
So
like half
stiff.
a coconut.
Yeah.
Did I tell you about accidentally blasting my alarm sound on an extremely peaceful beach on Loch Lomond at 5 o'clock in the morning?
I don't remember.
One of the nights I was wild camping, I set my alarm really early so I could get up and take photos of the sunrise. And I thought it would just vibrate, but it started playing my alarm sound really loudly. And I was like, shh, shh, and like turned it off. And then when the other person who was camping on the beach got up a couple of hours later, he was like, did you hear someone blasting music at like 5 o'clock in the morning?
God.
And I was like, I'm so sorry. That was my alarm. I didn't realize it was gonna do that.
What's with the fucking ominous? Like, I don't know what, like, okay, there's a dead guy, but
Wait.
why is it?
I'm gonna make a horror film that's
Are
just
we
me
supposed to think
zooming in
that
dramatically
Ed
on family
killed him
photos.
or something? Like, I don't know why we would jump to that. We don't. It's not
Yeah,
even
maybe
clear
Ed killed him.
why
Oh,
the
I guess,
guy's
yeah,
dead.
no. I think you're right. I think we are in his house. I'd misunderstood that.
Ed?
Ed, put a fucking top on.
Shall we start?
Oh, I'm very
Why don't you
excited
tell me about your childhood.
about reading translation space.
What do you want to know?
No, translation
What you
state.
played?
Beg his pardon.
How high up?
It's
The
the
treehouse
newest
is beautiful.
Anne Leckie book.
All right, Elvac, calm down.
Elvac, we know you're excited about feet.
That was too much of a close-up on his feet.
Look, we all have feet here. No one needs to get too excited.
I assume we do. I guess it's possible. Some of us don't. I don't know.
It's you, we do.
I don't want to.
I guess in theory, some people might not be into feet.
Might not
That
have
doesn't
feet.
track. I might not have feet.
It's just like one of my Tarantino movies. That would be a worse Otacon.
What the fuck?
This hat is fucking huge.
Now.
This so wide.
Flanagan.
And it's no, it's gone.
Is it it's an imaginary hat? Is that how the kid imagines a pirate? I mean, good.
The kid imagined a hat, but
and
not
now
the rest of
he-
a pirate costume.
Oh
Oh
no!
no!
Yeah. So now he's actually
What the fuck
talking
is
to
happening?
a hunchback sidekick.
Back on School Island, Captain.
Hi, Sinessa.
Oh, the
Better bring it to me soon.
legs just fell off my
Shut it.
microphone again.
Okay,
Come
Dad.
to my office, please.
Flanagan, get all hands on deck. Aye, Captain. Governor Miller requires me present at the forecast to discuss highway.
Oi,
Yeah,
Captain.
he's Smeagling, yeah.
Hi, Sonoso.
Is there a hunchback in Peter Pan?
Yeah, the Hunchback of Peter Pan.
Arr, I've got enough Spanish dollars to buy me own island.
To buy me own
He's
island.
got an actual hat, but it is much smaller. I love that his imaginary hat didn't get, like, taller. It just got extremely wide.
Just go wider.
One-of-a-kind article crafted by Richard
Hunchback
Longfinger
of Never
Evans,
Neverland.
the best hatter on Skull Island. Wait a second, was me
The
hooked
best
in the
hatter?
back when I visited
Skull
the
Island.
hat shop?
Was my hook in me pack when I visited me hat shop?
Okay. I don't know what this scene is doing. Why?
I've forgotten who this child is.
This is Child Ed. This is Ed's flashback to being in the treehouse.
To being a child.
Yeah, to being a child.
Okay, I guess he liked heights as a child because he's in a
What
treehouse.
Lawrence Mitz, after sinking his gracious majesty.
This is my favorite part of Vertigo. Glad to see it in the game version.
Please,
I
anyone who's seen
don't think
Vertigo,
that's true.
tell us if anything in this game ever happens that happens in Vertigo. I think the answer is still that hasn't happened, but
I really want to play the whole game and then watch Vertigo and spend the whole film going, this wasn't in the game.
Skull Island. Market looks quiet this time of just
This happens.
so yeah, this
scene for
house is
scene.
inherited. I think we did find that out last time. Because this kid, this guy has like
That is
inherited
bigger
wealth.
in the film.
Because this is the same place. Like that's like the dock, that the therapist was resting at.
step aside, me hardy flag.
My favorite part of Vertigo is when they plant the bomb but it gets defused and the counter-terrorists win.
At the end of the world.
We've been watching Travelers recently. Have you seen Travelers?
No.
Do not change the course.
It's a very silly sci-fi thing that is much better acted than it has any right to be. I really enjoy it. Like, the plots are so goofy. They're like blasting comets with like antimatter devices or whatever. But most of the time it's played like a really like a heartfelt drama that's like really well acted. It's really, I love it. It's really good. I genuinely think Travelers is good.
Flanagan,
Good.
take the helm.
I love that kind of shit.
Or must I take care of
Yeah,
it?
you should watch it. I think you'd like it.
I'll have to make a note. I think I've heard of it. I just did
There's
not- I don't
very
think I knew
briefly a
anything about it.
pandemic for like 3 episodes, and then that gets solved and they all just move on.
Treasures.
Ah, of
relics,
course.
and
Well,
talismans.
you know, that's
I'll have to
realistic.
start sleeping on deck.
Yep.
So what is... Find Hookout Skull Island, go up to the governor's cabin. Okay.
Do we have to leave the treehouse? Yeah.
Yeah. I just wanted to make sure that the hook objective was not up here. Not that, I don't know if that matters, but...
Enrico Colantoni. Okay, can I... If you might hear a loud
Oh!
crashing sound because I'm trying to Google something with my microphone
yeah,
balanced
Enrico
on my chest.
Colantoni's in it. Sure.
Okay, who's Enrico Colantoni? Do I like
Keith
his
Mars!
character? Oh, yeah.
And, you know, other
Him.
stuff. The new Penguin show is really good so far, but only 1 episode out, so it has 1 good episode.
Enrico Colantoni. We recently finished season 1, and then I saw it because I was looking at TV and it was like episode 1 of season 2, and I was like, that was all season 1. I thought we had watched 3 seasons.
How many episodes were in the first season?
I don't know, like an American amount.
Like 20? I don't know. Like, is this a procedural, like, episodic show?
I don't know the answer to that.
Okay. I didn't think that would be a
Sorry.
difficult question. For having watched the show?
There used to be a garden here, but since Dad was so busy with
Um,
his novel, Mr. Franklin had to tend to it.
They go on missions, and it's not really a procedural.
But, like, episodic, like...
There's episodes.
Okay, great. Used to be 22 episodes for a season. I mean, they like way back in the day. I think there were 26. But yeah, 22 was pretty.
Dry
standard for a long
Tree.
time. Yeah, Elvac. There's a
Batman
lot of
Taz.
cartoons that have really weird season counts like that, and yeah, a lot of times like a first season that's technically really long because they just bought enough episodes to go into syndication immediately. Yeah.
Mr. Franklin says it died of old age. He doesn't know that it's actually the mainmast that got hit by lightning and left the sentry's hairs smelling like fried chicken.
They really are like, well, Ed's an author, so as a child he had a really active imagination and was like in his own world, and we gotta, like, okay, I don't know what we're getting out of this, but...
Travelers TV show.
You can really feel
I'm not
the
up to date on
tension
this,
in
so I
the
feel like I'm
Western
slightly
floor. The crowd is going
taking a risk
silent.
by
After
googling it in case
every
it's like,
season, Ed
I
knows
don't want
his
to
career
restart
is
to
on
keep
the
using
line.
Firefox. Fuck
All
you!
or nothing.
I'm just not allowed to use
God darn it.
Firefox until I restart it.
And misses. Another losing season for the Lakers.
I was not prepared for a fucking
Fucking
quick time
Firefox.
event.
But
Firefox is so obnoxious about restarting. Sometimes it will just be like, I'm gonna restart now, fuck you.
Well, otherwise people just literally never update. I kind of.
But it doesn't warn me. It's not like oh, you need to restart in the next couple of hours. It's just like I'm restarting now.
How the fucking prompt works. Can I not skip this? Are you kidding me?
Bad guy Miller has robbed the Lakers of yet another championship ring.
What the fuck? Okay.
Yeah, this kid does suck.
Yeah, I mean he's Ed. Did you see the first? What? I don't understand what I'm actually supposed to do. Okay, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop trying this. It doesn't matter. Sorry.
Wikipedia just says it's a science fiction television series.
How many episodes are in the first season?
It says there's 34 episodes, but that must be per season?
Yeah. No.
Season 1, 12 episodes.
Okay, 12, yeah. It's only 12.
Wow. It felt like so many episodes.
Yeah, I'll make
12 episodes in season 2, 10 episodes in season 3.
Always like 10, so I don't have to pay people. Yeah. The streaming, like, the like structure of streaming shows is really bad. I mean, both being very short episode counts, and then also the episodes tend to be short. Like they've taken advantage of like, oh, we don't have to fit, into the same episode like every time, and so then they're like, what if we just have a bunch of like 30-minute episodes in which like nothing happens? It's so
I feel
weird.
like there's consistently a good amount of things happening in an episode of Travelers.
Yeah, I mean, Travelers seems like it's. I mean, when is Travelers from?
2017.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Like pre.
I've decided that I'm done
big streaming show.
googling.
Yeah.
I don't want to move my arm.
Well, don't move it.
I was googling things. I needed to Google things. I wanted to know. The Bear with its 90-minute episode. What's The Bear?
It's a show.
The episode length is anywhere from 20 to 50 minutes. Like, I don't mind a show with either short episodes or long episodes, but I want it to be consistent.
Yeah, I think
because like if a show's got short episodes, then I'm like, oh, I've got half an hour to watch something. I'll put on an episode of this short thing, or oh, I've got about an hour. I'll put on an episode of this long thing. I need to know how long an episode of a show takes.
And also, like, there are shows where it's like they've had longer episodes that felt justified, but like the trends. I mean, partly it's just like writing is worse on these shows. Because and a lot of that is the streaming stuff where it's like they don't have writers' rooms because those cost more. They have, and the writers a lot of times are just like people that are barely in contact with each other. It turns, like there was a tiny writers' room that like broke out the episodes and then handed stuff out to people who then had to write these individual episodes without like having. It's just such a fucking mess. It's so like all the details about how these shows get made. It sounds so terrible, which is then unsurprising that they're mostly not very good. And like and then like part of the structurally is where you have like these 30-minute episodes because they're like, oh well, we're just getting the important stuff. It's just the plot, and it's like if you look at
the other stuff,
these shows are not
too.
Like the shows that these are imitating are like genre episodic shows, from the 90s, 2000s, or early 2010s. Are like you're not masterpiece shows, but yeah, like the things that are enjoyable about those shows are generally like watching these actors and having these characters hang out and do stuff. And yeah, it's like, so if you got rid of all the scenes that are just like people riffing on each other and talking to each other, and it's just like plot, it's like who gives a shit? Like you've gotten rid of the stuff that, like Travelers would be a terrible show if it was focused on the plot, because the plot is not great. Like
The plot is, and it's interesting, but like they really don't give you much like detail about what's going on a lot of the time. It's like really drip fed. Like most of what is interesting is the characters relating to each other.
I don't know what this kid is doing. I do not know what we're doing.
Yeah, well, you can get your objectives up, right? Find.
Yeah.
Oh, it was. Did he saw it with his telescope? It was the little ground
Oh,
floor
right. The
shed
hook, right.
thing.
Find the hook on Skull Island. Okay. So that's somewhere. Well, he said it wasn't there, I think. So he's like, oh, where's my hook? Look at this kid run.
Have we checked here? Yeah, look at him go.
Oh!
Skull Island was where he got the hat from? Alright, Gollum. Wait, did it just become nighttime?
Hook is distracted.
The lighting did
I must
change.
exercise caution, and
Oh, there's the hook. Okay, it's on the box. Which the for some reason they
Richard Longfinger
blocked it such that the
You're the
hook is not
filthiest
visible
scum
to.
in the
We're seeing the part of the hook that's not the hook, and then the kid
You
even stands
Yeah.
in front of it. Like, I don't know why you would position the camera there.
Of course.
Because
now
they have
he's
not thought
speedballing
about
himself again.
space in this game at all.
Prepare for the justice of Captain Robert.
It's fully nighttime.
I didn't think about his shirt being tucked in. That's very funny. Yeah, this kid would not have his shirt tucked in. There's no way. It's fine. It's back. That was just his imaginary night.
Okay, he was imagining it was nighttime. Because he's got such a big imagination.
That's right.
I've got crew members stationed all over the Caribbean to gather intelligence on my enemies. What good tidings bring me, pirate spy Tremble Neck? Not a sea monster in sight, since you vanquished Thousand Sucker Kraken, Captain Roberts.
Thousand Sucker Kraken.
Even the most fearsome pirate ships need lifeboats, because anyone can have a bad day.
That's such a cute, like, platonic ideal of a raft that definitely wouldn't float.
Yeah.
That shit's not gonna float. It might just about float with nothing on it. As soon as you sit on it, that's underwater. Drink those beers, kid.
It's like, oh, why can't you get up to them?
Ah, pirate grog. What is this music?
This is childhood
Mysterious.
adventure.
Yeah.
What's,
Whimsical adventure.
Captain's cabin.
Durncastle.
Okay, yeah, I guess we're
Okay.
just going up now.
Yeah, I guess just gotta go up.
What is
What?
that?
You said I guess we've just got to go up now whilst right next to the ladder and then ran in the opposite
not up to the
direction.
thing. We gotta
On
go
our
to
way here
the
from
actual
our
house.
in San Francisco. We got
Uh.
that tire and almost had an accident. It was really cool.
Almost had an accident, you say?
Interesting.
And it was cool. Did you?
Are we
that's
gonna have to go
imagine-
back through this memory and like look at stuff from different angles and be like,
Fuck
wow, I guess I
Christ.
was imagining that it was nighttime. It was actually this time of day.
San Francisco is
Tell
in
m-
the movie. Thank you. I guess that's something.
Which movie is this?
In
Now
Vertigo,
is a
I
good
think.
time to wet me whistle.
Uh,
I'm as thirsty as.
Wet Me Whistle.
You coming up?
Yes, Dad.
It's not Child Ed. Wet your whistle.
Juicy. Blue, juicy blue. Mm-mm-mm.
What?
That was kind of cute. I so liked that. It's just like a weird thing a kid would do, or that I would do.
This microwave looks too modern. Veggies. That's the thing you put on your grocery
Just
list.
veggies.
And
Just
juice.
some veggies. Juice. I quite often write juice on the list.
Yeah, I was like, I could actually imagine writing juice, but veggies, I don't think you could.
No, you've got to be more specific than that. Veggies, meat, carbohydrates. Finished my shopping list.
Oh man, there's no more. Though, I'd even drink it warm.
Everybody loves to do these weird thinking looks.
Oh, yeah. Veggies, meat, carbohydrates, dairy, sweets.
Uh-huh.
Juicy blue, please, please.
Cleaning and household items.
Man, there's no more here either. Now, what do I drink?
Beer.
Now, what do I drink? Yeah, go get the beer from outside.
Hey, go have a beer. Look. Okay.
Just drink from the sink.
Yeah, just stick your head under there, kid.
Drink from the sink. He's gonna use that gross glass. Why don't you get a clean glass? Don't use the glass that's been sat in the sink. Someone might have put that there because it's like had piss in it.
Ah.
Is that a common? Is that a thing that's ever happened in your sink?
I don't know what other people are doing with glasses.
I think if you are not confident that the people you're living with are not putting piss glasses in your sink, I would reconsider living with them. But you know, that's just
Okay,
me.
no, I'm confident there's no piss glasses in the sink. Alo sometimes spits in a glass and then puts it in the
I
sink.
miss them. And I'm sure Mom misses them too.
Okay. The rich grandparents. These looks like the same house.
Someone might catch a spider in a glass and then put it in the sink.
I mean, yeah, I wouldn't use a glass that was in the
This
sink
winter
unless
we
I
ran out
cleaned
of
it.
firewood
But like,
and brought the heater
just
inside.
saying.
It was fun. Well, not really.
Let's see here.
Okay, I think we've got to go up to Ed's bedroom now.
Yeah, we gotta go talk to Ed's dad.
Go talk
Ed's
to
evil
no,
dad.
because Ed was the one yelling from downstairs, from upstairs. I think this is Ed's child.
He was like, no, the dad was saying like, Ed, what are you coming?
I thought it said
I
Ed,
used
as
to
in like
contact
that was the label on the
international spies to
dialogue.
crack their codes.
Like
Then
Ed
got
from
home
upstairs
and became
was
a
saying, "Are you coming?"
No, I don't think so.
Ah, wow. I'm not good at understanding games. Is this the same house
Yeah.
that he was in later? Is he like he's like remodeled it a
Being
bit?
grown up is
Yeah,
cool
yeah.
because you can drive motorcycles. But it's also not cool because you spend half the day shaving and things like that. When I grow up, I only want to be
Yeah,
a
that's
grown
what I
up.
said.
for
Is
the
it's
things I like.
inherited. That's how he's a writer with this incredible house and like.
Also,
large
he's like a
property.
famous writer. He's
I
like,
mean, yeah, but
is he like Stephen King level famous? He's
I.
doing that.
Dad doesn't
know.
like constantly moving from one house to the other. But when
Yeah,
this
there's,
book gets
like, a
published,
handful
he'll
of
leave his
writers,
job in San
literally, that
Francisco
are-
and we'll stay here for good.
Oh, when his book gets published. Oh.
I think This is Ed's child. Maybe Ed is his own
Mama's
child,
always
and this
getting on my
represents
case
his
for leaving
inner
my stuff
child.
lying around. But lately she leaves her stuff around too.
It seems like it's supposed to all be like older, mostly. What the?
How would
That
you
would be terrible.
water this?
Dad's
Watering can on a
office.
really
Not good.
long stick.
These cool games.
We can play with that games console over to the left. Oh, it's an instant
I've barely
camera.
used it since I quit international espionage. Maybe another day.
Okay.
Can we interact with it? Or we can look at the...
Was
Puzzle.
that you?
My tummy. I'm kinda hungry.
Well, get that last piece in there so we can go eat.
I can't find it.
Here's a really good clue. It's the only one left.
No, Dad. Look, there aren't any more.
But it's the piece with the helm on it. The ship can't sail without it.
This is once
Dad,
again an
it
insane
can't
conversation.
sail. It's a puzzle.
Plus, your stomach stopped growling. You sure you didn't eat it?
Dad, it's
The
a
fuck is
puzzle.
this
You can't
conversation?
eat it.
Maddie, toss the hamburgers. Ed ate already.
Yes.
Okay, he is Ed.
No, Dad's nuts.
Would it not do this?
Ah! Mom, run! Tickle fight!
He's really having a big pirate base. He's got the fucking nautical compass map.
Oh, yeah.
A mat.
Yeah. Pirate pillow.
What good tidings bring ye, pirate spy Yanez de Gomera? Your enemies fear ya, and peace reigns supreme, Capitan Robertos.
Capitan Roberto's. Oh, he's got a parrot.
Yeah, a parrot skull pillow. And
World
some,
map.
like,
Drawings.
Yeah.
Those are cute drawings. I like
Yeah.
those.
what's this thing say? I can't fucking read that.
Yeah, no fucking clue. Dartboard. I think they just had the dartboard model lying around and they were like, yeah, put a dartboard on his wall. Pirate book.
The son of the Red Corsair.
This is where it all started. Before I played a kid's game, spies and stuff. Well, better late than never.
Now I am playing grown-up pirate games.
That book's also huge. The best book in the world. One day you'll find a real treasure, Aunt Claire.
Aunt
Okay.
Claire made me
Idiot.
promise to call her if I ever found a real treasure. She says I pester her with calls, but she cracks up, so...
Okay.
Run space. What?
Space.
Run space.
Run! Space!
Dinosaurs. Where science meets chaos.
I cannot read that at all. That text is completely invisible to me. It's way too dark.
That might be an artifact of the stream. I'm not sure. Okay, well, let's go to the office. Oh, can we go up here? No. Okay.
Let's go in the office.
Oh, let's listen.
Ooh.
Where'd that kid go?
I hate that idiot child.
Yeah?
Dad?
Come in, bud. Come in. Buddy! You knocked so softly that I barely even heard you. Come and say hi the way we do. Remember the Pirate Brotherhood secret handshake?
I don't like
There
what
is
this guy's
no
face is
lost
doing.
cause.
No.
Oh,
You fucked it.
All right, that was just a warm-up. Now let's try it again, one more time.
It's gonna make you do this until you get it right.
There is no lost cause.
I don't know what it wants me to do. I keep instantly
I think it
failing.
wants you to rotate around the
Okay,
outside
the good
first.
time is the charm, my man.
Like
there is
clockwise.
no lost cause.
Nope.
No.
I don't know what it's trying to have me do.
You know what? We'll get there. Just give it time.
Oh my god.
Open the window for me, will you?
Okay, it's gonna free
Secret
me.
It's
handshake
gonna
will
let
never
you
be known.
not.
The more you practice, the better you get.
I don't know what it's looking for. Just like insta
Yeah.
Anyway, do you have something you want to tell me?
Sorry I took so long, but
Well, you could have taken less time, for sure.
You definitely could have been less slow.
Anyway, that's not what I wanted to talk about. How's your morning? More productive than mine, I hope.
Got my hook back.
yeah, but I got really thirsty and wanted to drink a huge glass of Juicy Blue. There wasn't any left.
The fuck
I
is
had to
Juicy
drink
Blue?
Water. Pirates don't drink water.
The worst! And I thought I had it bad, not finishing this never-ending chapter. But you know what?
God,
As
relatable.
soon as I'm done, we'll go buy 5 gallons of Juicy Blue.
Whoa.
By the way,
Whoa,
Finish
5
the
gallons.
novel? Can we go on a trip?
Yes, start thinking about where you want to go. And now, what would you
Pirate
say
land.
if- Is Mom back from the store?
Mm-mm.
She just popped out for cigarettes.
What do you say you go to the garage and bring me a...
Chainsaw.
You know what?
I don't know what that
I
is.
don't think I know what you know what is.
You know exactly what I'm talking about. Don't act like you don't.
It's sneaky eyes.
and the
He was
most
doing
important
proper like
thing is
sneaky little face, like
nobody
looking side to
ever
side.
know.
Nobody. Nobody?
Nobody. It's our secret.
A secret pirate brotherhood?
Exactly. A secret pirate
idea.
brotherhood pact.
Pact? Signed in blood.
Signed in... ink. Wait,
Ink?
you'll see.
Ink? You can't sign a pact in ink.
Ink. Okay, so what could the symbol of the pirate brotherhood be?
The world's end of Mouse. Oh, I like the Kraken.
Yeah.
The Thousand Sucker Kraken.
Excellent choice. Let's do it.
What are you drawing on?
It's
Also,
awesome.
why does it keep
Secret
cutting to the
pact?
clock?
Hand.
Pact.
Yeah.
All right then, hurry up. You know
That
your
doesn't look
mission.
like a kraken. That looks like a hand with eyes.
Yeah, Dio. Okay.
Get I know what from the garage. Give Dad I know what. Keep I know what a secret.
I can't run in the house.
Yeah, no running in the house. Behave yourself. We've got chocolate.
Oh. Is this the garage?
Is this your garage? I'm getting the vibe that your dad is a problematic alcoholic.
For. I'm not clear on part of it. Explain yourself, Flanagan. No, it's here in the garage, but where exactly? That is the question, Flanagan. The governor is constantly changing its location. Of course, Captain Butt. What exactly are you looking for? Looking for, I know what, Flanagan.
Look out.
Oh, it's so much clearer to me now, but could you describe it to me? Well, I don't know. A little like this?
A box.
Oh, no, I understand. Though, enough questions, Flanagan. Start looking.
Yes? One, look. Farewell.
It was an accident.
Had success on the chocolate quest. And
Back to the good microphone.
Welcome back.
I'm back.
Oh,
Did you
it's
hear
not
me when
here.
I was on my chocolate quest?
Yes.
Okay, good. When you said welcome back, so I wasn't sure. I thought that you could hear me. But then I was like, wait, well, maybe I was just silent the whole time because I didn't switch to the correct microphone.
No.
No, you were just ignoring me.
Well, I didn't think you were talking to me.
I'm always talking to you. Medium-sized drawer seems like where you would keep all your, you-know-whats. Steal with a cat. Are you a cat?
No.
Are you sure?
Dang it, not here either.
I know, Dio.
Check shape.
Hi, Dio.
I was lying on my front on the sofa this morning, and Rudy climbed on me and then just like draped her paws over my butt and was like, I have found the perfect cushion. This is my spot now.
Why can I not? Oh, that's the other stick. Pringles!
Maybe that's why you were insta-failing.
I guess that's not...
Maybe your dad just has a secret packet of crisps that he likes to eat.
Nice.
The secret
Your
must
dad's
be
secret
kept.
snack drawer. I need to shoot this
Once he
pigeon.
pops,
so I
he
can't tell
just
on my
can't
father.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, time for the stealth minigame.
You're not fooling me, little bird. Mom.
Tika, what is going on? Why aren't you screaming?
Uh-oh, my mum's here. Is she smoking a secret cigarette?
Can't be that secret's in the car.
Maybe this game's dumb.
If that's true.
Sorry, you're
Touche.
forgetting this game's dumb.
Also, again, I'm like looking at her, I'm like, oh, she's really like gaunt and looks like kind of messed up. I'm like, all right, no, that's just how all the women in this game look. That's just how this game thinks women look.
That's what the woman model is in this game. Wow, chocolate.
Eddie? What are you doing? You know I don't like you playing in here. It's dangerous. Eddie?
I need to go get his secret alcohol. I'm taking something secret to Dad.
The hook Dad gave me because.
The hook?
Yeah, the hook.
Okay, whatever. I don't want to know. Do as you please.
What is so fucked up that's happening here?
Mom.
Oh, hi, Pam.
Well, just finish what you're doing and come to the kitchen when you're done and help me with the groceries, okay?
Why does she sound so sad?
I don't know. Yeah, it's just like
What the fuck is going on here?
something
Captain
really
Roberts,
bad.
in a desperate attempt to keep his word for the governor, had made enemies with Captain Morgan, a valuable ally. I must get her back, he said to himself. But first, I have a mission to complete, and Morgan can't find out.
Okay, well now that's dangerous.
I left to get water. What's dangerous? That seems dangerous. Yeah, you shouldn't do that. Why is he sneaking in? His mum already knows he's outside.
Yeah, you can just walk inside and walk upstairs. Like,
Ed, dude, are you crazy? Why did you climb up if you've already fallen once? Are you okay?
You made me get secret alcohol, Dad. This is your fault.
I just wanted to keep our secrets safe.
Buddy, it's not that. It's just that it's dangerous. You have to be careful.
Oh no, yeah, obviously you should be keeping the secret safe
careful,
from your
Dad.
mom. That's important. That's good. Mary,
Ed,
I
you could have.
also have context for none of it.
Did I hear the car? Is she back?
no.
Did she? Hey, did you talk to her? And did you tell her? Does she know?
It's full of springy snakes.
Didn't say a word. The Pirate Brotherhood is safe.
Good. That's
I
good.
don't want to ruin the surprise.
Maybe you should.
Oh,
Go see her.
yeah. I was supposed to help her with the groceries.
Come to
Yeah, is
think
this
of it.
repressed memory
I've never
shit?
seen
Yeah,
you
this is
climb.
just like not.
Will you show me how you climb
this
down?
is the kid, but
Maybe
it's
I
not.
can use it
That's
for my
not what
novel.
really happened. Do you?
Oh my god, now he's making him climb out of the window? Bad dad!
You should get the veggies.
Hey,
Yeah, she
are you
did.
hungry?
Carrot.
There's her veggies. God, the faces in this is that carrot and lettuce?
Yeah, I guess that's
My
lettuce.
belly is full of water. I was so thirsty I drank a glass of water this big in one gulp.
Uh-huh. Nice. That's nice, child.
That's my boy.
What are we gonna eat?
Well, let your dad cook something and hid it so he could surprise us later. Roasted veggies.
Roasted veggies.
Gross.
You don't
They're such a
say.
little shit.
I could tell by that face.
Yeah, roasted carrot and lettuce is for dinner.
Can you put the rest of this stuff away while I start getting things ready?
Are they poor? They live in this
Okay.
giant house on this like incredible
All right.
land.
Let's see
Like,
if you remember where everything goes.
I don't understand what is supposed
Yeah,
to be happening here.
why did you get the shop and buy carrot and lettuce for dinner? You have eggs, you could have an omelette.
What?
Carrot, this is an unhinged meal.
I don't know what. What? It said put away
There's a
groceries.
table. There's
Oh,
they're
there
on
we
the
go.
table.
There we go. There's bread. There's soup.
More lettuce.
Have soup at least. I don't know. Oh, do we have to like put things away properly? I don't fucking know where this shit goes.
Do you remember where this stuff goes? No, I am playing this game and have never interacted with this kitchen before. Obviously, I don't know where the soup goes.
I don't even see things to
Does
interact
the soup
with.
go up your ass, mother?
Where do I even interact with? What? Oh, does it go back here? Yeah, okay.
Okay, there we go. Why are you having roasted? That's not a meal.
No, also there's shit back here.
You could at least make it into like a soup or something. Like do a carrot soup. The lettuce just really doesn't go with the carrot though.
Let's just go like...
Is there a bread bin?
Yeah, I would just kind of like put this on a counter or something.
We have a bread bin. Maybe it goes in the fucking larder.
There we go.
Oh no, there it just goes on the counter.
Yep.
Cool. Yep, put that away. That's sorted.
Great. Lettuce.
Lettuce.
Put this in the fridge. I don't know. Like...
Mary said if you shred the carrot, hard boil some eggs, you've got a salad going. Yeah. Why is the shopping list still on the fridge as she was going shopping? Did she just look at it and then leave and buy the stuff on it?
Uh-huh. She went click like Cam Jansen.
What? Yes, this goes on my paper towel shelf.
Alright, I think I'm done, Mom.
When is this set?
Well, we're currently in a flashback to this
To
the
the
main character's
previous
childhood.
Do we not have to get that bottle out of the bag?
No.
Mom,
Oh no,
put
she's gonna
everything
cut her
away.
fucking fingers
Make it
off.
play now?
I'd say that was faster than ever. Wait. Are you sure there's nothing left in the bag?
Juicy Blue!
If I were you, I'd check again.
Juicy Blue!
Juicy blue! Juicy blue, juicy blue.
They're drinking out of the paper bag like it's a...
All signs point to a bottle of juicy
Blue, my fave. Red, my fave.
red.
Mom fucked up! And now she's
Oh
sad!
no, I got my kid the wrong juicy.
Give me break.
Give me break. How many fucking carrots is she chopping? How long is it
I
taking her
should've
to chop
hugged
this
her.
one
I
carrot?
didn't process what the second option was.
Eddie.
The red one's good too.
Are you okay, Mom?
Okay, there we go.
It's taken her so long to chop 5 slices off this carrot.
Nowhere on that carrot!
Of course, I'm... Oh.
Mom, you're bleeding. That's why you were crying.
Oh, sorry. I got some on your drawing.
Signed in blood. Should I go tell...
It's nothing, sweetie.
I just sliced the end off my
I'll
finger.
fix it up in a jiffy. Just finish putting the things away, please, buddy, okay?
Also, you got blood on your face.
So brave.
Her fibers are much denser. Juicy
Why
red.
did I not? Okay, there we go.
Pour that down the fucking drain. My dumb bitch of a mother got me juicy red rather than juicy blue.
What?
Shit,
Can
my
you
life
not-
sucks.
You don't have a spot to stand that up in? You can't. Okay.
It's gonna leak all over the inside of your fridge once
Yeah.
you've opened it.
Yeah. Look, what?
Take the bag off the table.
I should give this to Mom. I wonder which bathroom she went to.
What?
I wonder which of our
What?
5 bathrooms she went to.
What? Now following a blood
Oh.
trail.
Gotta follow Mum's blood trail.
Okay, that's a lot of blood to be coming out of a finger.
We're about to find our mum dead of, like, slicing off her finger.
Nah.
Dead mum. Dead
Mom?
mum. Dead mum. Back to therapy. That's how my mum died.
This game is
Or-
utterly mystifying to me.
Yeah.
His face!
So,
I don't remember.
what happened next?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Yeah, nothing.
Ed, there are some things I still don't
Yeah,
understand.
everything. Literally everything.
Why so much secrecy around Frangles?
Why didn't your father want your mother to find out about the Frangles?
You've misunderstood.
Yeah.
My father always hid treasures around the house for me. Little presents or just some candy. It was a game.
I see.
The delayed response.
What happened to your mother? Why was she crying?
Because she cut her finger.
She cut herself.
When was the last time you cried because of a little cut?
It was quite a big cut, to be fair. She was
Yeah.
fucking
Wasn't.
dripping blood everywhere.
I don't remember much.
Were you that obsessed with pirates?
Fucking weirdo.
Would you say
Widow
you were
pirate
a little
obsessed.
obsessed with pirates?
I should go to bed soon.
Yeah.
Not as much
I
as
figured
you
we'd
are with
stop.
psychoanalyzing me. I was just a kid.
I wasn't as obsessed with pirates as you are with psychoanalyzing
You
me.
tend to obsess over things?
No, stop.
Maybe you're the one who's obsessed. Asking
You're
the same
obsessed. I'm not
question
obsessed.
Over and over again.
Yeah, but what am I?
I was under the distinct impression that psychologists just listened.
But that was incorrect.
And I was under the impression that patients want to heal.
Just say we'd rather ask questions than listen to half-truths.
Why would I lie to you?
Back to the...
Ah, come on. Don't you ever get tired of being ridiculous?
Don't you ever get tired of being ridiculous?
Sorry, I need you to look into my...
It's not going to work.
Look at the
supervillain
fucking
machine
spiral, Ed.
again.
Please. Earlier, I sat down at the edge of the pond. There's something about it that... I don't know.
What? What?
Okay, cool.
Fingers?
What is that? What?
It's as if I were there right now. The
Huh?
water moved slowly. I liked the sound.
She's hypnotizing him by being soothing, I guess.
Okay, I guess.
air was humid,
Uzumaki.
The cool breeze whistled between my fingers. You could barely hear the birds in the distance. It smelled like sap, like bark, like earth. I imagined myself 8 years
The actual
old,
film better have
sitting,
30% of the time spent
feeling,
people getting
seeing.
hypnotized with a big spiral.
And I imagine you, 8 years old. I see you.
I see you,
Nope,
baby.
failed,
Into
apparently.
the treehouse. You're playing.
You fucking
I don't know
failure.
what I'm like doing. I'm just tapping buttons.
Yeah, the controls are really
Ready to board.
like when it puts something on the screen, it's not clear what it's expecting you to
No,
do.
absolutely not. Okay. Yeah, this is a... I assume that this is a save checkpoint.
Presumably.
I think it is going back to do the memory review thing.
Flanagan,
God.
me hook.
Yeah. I can't do a whole memory review.
No, absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
Damn it, Eddie! Are you deaf? Come to my office.
Wow.
Okay, Dad. Flanagan, get all hands on deck. Aye, Captain.
Now he's got a paper hat
Mm.
and a wooden sword. Okay.
Governor Miller requires me presence at the forecastle to discuss highly important matters.
Is this the like real memory? In his memory it was a giant hat, but actually he's got a paper one.
Well, he had the giant hat, and then he had a smaller hat and the treasure chest that I thought might be a real. It was like looked
was
like
the
a
hat
toy.
smaller? Was the hat smaller in the treasure chest, or was it this game being bad at perspective?
No, because it was also different color.
Unclear.
And the sword was like then a toy sword, but yeah, I guess like the toys are.
But I guess the toy
not
he didn't
real.
even have a toy sword.
Yeah,
he
didn't
had
even have the toy sword.
cardboard
and toy
one.
hat. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess we can investigate this memory.
Yeah, next time.
Next time. Well,
On Vertigo.
I think when it says if you exit your unsafe progress will be lost, it should legally be required to tell you how many minutes ago.
I agree. Well, this game continues to be
baffling.
Yeah, baffling, mystifying. I don't understand I literally don't know anything about what is going on in this game. Beyond, like, I can tell you surface level, like, the progression of things that have happened, but I do not know.
In terms of, like, overall plot.
Yeah, like what are we supposed to have taken from
these
any
events?
of these things? Yes.
Yeah, these things are just happening.
Yes. It's so confusing. In
It's
a way,
like
I don't know.
It's like if you just started describing some things that happened to you at a randomly chosen point in time without having a reason for describing those events.
Yeah. Like the only thing that is leading me to the assumption that there is something that connects these events and some like way of putting them together such that they might make sense is because I am a human being who has experienced stories.
Yeah.
Like the story, the game itself is not giving any indication to me of that.
Yeah. There's no reason to believe that any of these things would be connected other than they're present in a video game which keeps cutting back and forth between them.
Yes. So all right. Are you here in 2 weeks?
Let's have a look at my diary. Probably.
Yes,
Yes.
Dio. Yes. Okay.
Yes. 2 weeks.
2
Video
weeks.
game.
All right. So we should be back. More Vertigo. Thanks,
I'll have had a
everybody.
neurology consultation by then, so I'll be able to
Yes,
update
you
you on that
will
situation.
hopefully be confirmed fine.
Yeah, maybe I'll be allowed to drive again.
Dio, what are you doing? It's like hit my foot. All right. Well, thanks
Well,
everybody
goodbye forever.
for hanging out. Please come back in 2 weeks and continue to experience this game with us and tell us if anything happens from the movie Vertigo.
Yeah.
Uh,
Find out what accidents I can have in the next 2 weeks.
God, please don't. All right. Well, have a good night, everyone.